Where's that TV audio coming from? What the hell? There we go. There we go. Transition. Okay. Now we are good. So, everyone say something to make sure I can hear you all with the new setup.
Something.
Oh, that's good enough.
Someone.
Some who? Who's on first?
What's on second?
Okay,
I don't know.
Jude, we're still waiting on you. Are you alive?
No,
Are
that's
you dead?
third base.
Are you a zombie? Are you undead?
What if they are
I still
re-dead?
trying to forge a sword.
Jude eventually did figure it out. However, Scribe was able to download the game, install it, go through the tutorial, make his own sword out of the tutorial before Jude was able to finish one.
Oh.
All because you didn't want to do the tutorial.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess tutorials are for fools.
Our games journalists.
Okay. So, well, I guess back to my question is, so back was going to ask before we get started. Hello, everybody. I am Razor Raven, and this is we are the Grand Gaming Guild. We are doing another iteration of our Fallout 2D20 campaign, the Scavs in the Midwest, and this is part 5.
Mm-hmm.
You can continue, Scribe.
Yeah, right. You may refer to me as Scribe. Yeah.
Warrior.
You can just call me Ted.
And we would have a Jude, who's sometimes Jude, apparently. But they are currently not Jude, apparently. They are just empty static. Maybe they will one day wake up from the slumber, or stop being passed out in the toilet, or whatever is going on with them. But while we're waiting for Jude, and I make sure everything's properly, I got all the things I need. Question for you, since you've played the game a lot more than Scribe has. What is your opinions on Dead Money?
I have actually not played that expansion for it. The only add-on I have played was Old World Blues, the big sci-fi one.
Yeah. So it is generally believed to be amongst the worst DLCs ever released on a Bethesda game. Because some of the main mechanics are annoying. A lot of your freedom is taken away. All of your gear that you had up to that point is taken away from you, so they can specifically curate what equipment you get to use at different points in the DLC to heighten the narrative tension.
I mean, it's Bethesda. And for New Vegas, they didn't have their traditional start in the dungeon start. So,
So,
I mean, how many Elder Scrolls game were you a prisoner at first?
well, that dives into deep metaphysics of the setting that I don't have time to explain to you.
Of why you start off as a prisoner.
Of why you're a prisoner and what that means. As There
Oh,
is
no, I'm not. I'm not looking into metaphysical discussions on Nern.
yeah, because it goes so there is different levels of lore that you can keep diving into, and it gets weirder and weirder and weirder.
No,
Which-
that's a great. That's the only thing we need. Elder Scroll conspiracy theories.
You know, the thing is, I do appreciate that because one thing I do like, because we're waiting for June, is like I liked how Elder Scrolls wasn't just some generic fantasy. There was some deeply alien underpinnings on how the setting worked, how the gods worked, how magic works. And
Oh,
With
yeah.
the War Master leaving Bethesda, that's probably not a good track for the next Elder Scrolls game.
yeah. And unfortunately, to me, that one of the greatest things that annoys me is over time, after Oblivion, they became more and more generic fantasy, gutting out a lot of the weird alien otherworldliness. This was another universe, a variant, something similar to our own but different. Well, magic, plants, people, planets, space works differently. Because a quick thing before we continue is like, for example, the planets in the night sky, what you see in Skyrim, those are both planets and the bodies of the 9 divines. Those are their bodies. That's the physical body there. Because when they created Nirn, they lost the ability to not physically exist. So now the physical bodies are stuck there in the sky. They're just
Oh, so that explains why the only ones you interact with are the Daedra, and very rarely the.
yes.
Yeah, no, the only ones you can interact with are the Daedra.
Yes, the Aedra can help, but they're often indistinctly like visions, dreams, stuff like that. So
Most of the power is locked up in the world itself.
yep. And for example, like the planes of Oblivion are both metaphysical other dimensions, but at the same time they are a scattered nebula up in space that surrounds the solar system that Nirn takes place in. So because basically everything has both a practical, physical, mundane existence and a metaphysical one, and I think that's cool. I like.
You know what that actually sounds like? Sounds like. Are you familiar with the Eberron cosmology?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like
Yes.
that, with the planes being orbiting the material plane. That was really interesting. I liked that interpretation of it.
So, like, for example, you could pray to Akatosh, or you could get in an Aether ship and go fly and land on Akatosh and start mining into his crust. Technically.
You know what? You know what makes it real makes the decision real stupid then? If the bodies of the Aedra, if you have physical proof of them, but just by looking up in the night sky, that makes the Eldmari Dominions claim that Talos could not become one complete bunk because they have physical proof.
No, or Talos doesn't have I don't think Talos has a planet, a celestial body, because he's an ascendant. He was the combination of 3 powerful humans whose souls combined together to form the Oversoul that through worship from the Empire turned them into a god. There's also things about Chim, which is, we won't go into that because that takes a bit to explain. But essentially, the point being is this: it's a dual reality setting. There is the planets are planets, the stars are stars, the sun is sun, the earth is earth. That rock over there is a rock. However, those all things also have a metaphysical component. The planets are the bodies of gods. The sun is a whole torn reality where magic leaks through from the realm of the gods, Aetherius, into the mortal world, which allows mortals to use magic. That rock over there is just a rock, but if you crush it down and refine it just right, it is now a potion of +5 punch you in the face. And everything you can grind on, process anything, whether it's plants, rocks, pieces of people, pieces of monsters. You could distill bad thoughts. You can distill a nightmare. All of that stuff could be used to craft or enchant something, because everything has some metaphysical component to it, regardless of what it is. So it is a world that is, for the most mundane people, the most average peasant, is a basically mundane world with a little bit of magic. But if you truly understand the metaphysical nature of that setting, you as a powerful person could form potions that can grant you immortality, make mighty enchantments that can sunder reality around you, or live forever, or travel through time, or create will an entire forest to appear. And I think that's cool, and they're losing a lot of that otherworldly metaphysical nature that made the Elder Scrolls different from generic fantasies. Are you back yet, Jude? I guess not. But yeah, that's my little rant. They are they're slowly bleeding away what made them different from everyone else. And that is kind of sad to me, because I grew up on Elder Scrolls. I grew up playing the original games. Daggerfall, Arena, Morrowind. And I loved them because it was so different than like Baldur's Gate and whatnot. But hey, what can I do? Businesses are going to business. So, with that rant over, since we still don't have a Jude.
Which is weird. Jude.
Oh, and Jude said, I have to step away, stomach's bothering me. O-I-C-S. It's O-I-C-H-S-I. Down for the count for a bit. I think they meant to say the character would be down for the count, but that's a whole...
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's start with the simple thing. We need to summon the Shiro.
Oh, yeah, we do need the Shiro. Alright, I'll try pinging him, and if that doesn't work, then, we'll try the other method.
Indeed.
Figuring that he has power.
Figuring he has power. If not, we can do some side quest shenanigans for your characters. So, starting with Joseph. Warrior, what does he do for his downtime days?
Well, wait, were we going to have downtime? Because I thought we were going directly into... Or no, we got them out of the sewers, didn't we?
Yeah, this is your last week of downtime before... Because after next session is when they start showing up again.
Okay.
So
I was just confused where we left off last time, because I remember we did have Oichi in the sewers, and they were...
You managed to pull them out.
Jumped into the... Oh, we did manage to pull them out. Okay, cool,
yeah.
cool. I had forgotten that. Thank you very much.
Well, because they ended up diving into the mutating sewage and got the second mutation.
That's right.
So
I think during this downtime week, Joseph is going to be taking his time to start installing all the components that they do have onto the power armor.
Okay. Okay. So that would setting that up, making sure it's all good, doing some adjustments. So you can spend most of your time just running diagnostics and making sure it's all up to snuff.
Yep, I probably have to borrow one of the PIP devices to run anything more than that than just installation. But yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, so you can spend like a whole week getting this done. So with that said, roll me a science check. Intelligence plus science. Difficulty 2.
All right. I think we exhausted our party AP, so can I attempt to rally?
You can attempt to rally, yes.
Crap.
Do you want to spend your limited luck pool?
I exhausted my luck pool at the end of last session.
Oh,
Doesn't it restart
No.
every session? Or is
Nope.
that new story?
every new story
Every
arc.
new quest. Yep.
So would we have refreshed between that or no?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
We
then I
You
do.
gotta
guys have
have,
not.
you know-
You have not completed a quest.
All right.
yeah,
so
we have
yeah.
to, have the bottling plant repaired before we can,
Oh, it is a Shiro.
Yes, I told you when the anime episode ended. Then Colin calls me. I'm like, let me watch this French episode.
repair the bottling plant, deal with the Mirelurks,
So
or
unfortunately on that,
crank clank.
I get a complication on rallying. I don't know how that's going to work out for this.
Oh, you have a new Discord image that's showing up.
Mm.
That the short-haired anime protagonist with goggles.
Oh. Yeah.
For
Where
me,
did
it
that
shows a
come
goblin.
Seaman?
That's
Simon?
because that's the server profile.
Mm.
That works because that's. Let me. Why I didn't that? So unfortunately, you do not rally. So you just had a rough morning.
Yeah. So we'll try with the science then. I don't have
So,
any
however,
AP to
with
push into
this,
this.
for the rest of the day, for the rest of this downtime stuff, for the rest of this downtime, anything, or at least for that day, you will, you would double your AP costs to do anything.
Okay. So let's do that science roll then.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can barely fit you in there.
Well, I did get 2 successes on that.
You did succeed, despite having a rough morning.
You woke up and your back hurt.
Well, I had to carry you guys during the Raider fight.
Hey, I did good. I was helpful. Come on
I
now.
know. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that. He's doing his work. Let's see what components we actually have.
Mm-hmm.
So I did spend luck to get the core, so I can at least place a core in, though I do not have to activate the armor just yet. I can't have it there. We have a left leg. 2 headpieces,
Mm-hmm.
so we can use one of those. A left,
left
arm.
arm.
Did we find
Uh,
something from
We
the
found the
bottling
torso
plant?
of the Nuka Dark branded power torso piece.
We could place that on there too.
So all we need is a right arm and a right leg.
Yeah, right now it's all left.
Yep.
Well, at least it protects your necessary middle organs and head.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, you would spend the week messing around with that, making sure it's all good and calibrated, because the power arm frame sat there, for hundreds of years. Now, Hans, what are you doing?
Well, I don't need to make a trip back to the Brotherhood yet. So, first going to do a rally check.
Mm-hmm. But you guys get the feeling that next week, they will show back up.
So no successes on the rally, but I was full up on points anyway. Well, probably take care of the Brahmin.
Okay.
That's a nice, simple, or at least milk the Brahmin every day.
Mm-hmm.
So that needs to be rolled. It's a DC 1, I believe, for survival plus agility to milk them. Okay, 1 success, so 1 Brahmin milk and 2 combat die worth of fertilizer.
Okay.
You want me to do a roll for each day, or just...
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to just do all the fertilizer rolls together?
Yes.
Okay, so that is a total of 14 D... Okay, so that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 with effect, 5 with effects, 6 with effects, 6 with effects, so 20 fertilizer.
Oh, that was a lot of pooping they did.
Mm-hmm. Especially since we only have 1 Brahmin.
It's just like, what did you feed it?
Mm-hmm.
So, anything, and how many days does that take up? All days?
I mean,
Yeah, just all the days.
yep. So you want me to roll survival for each day for milking?
Sure. Yes.
All right.
If that's what you're focusing your time on.
Well, yeah. I mean, kind of have to. Ramen has to be taken care of, or it might just die.
That would
And
be...
plus, free milk. Okay, rally again. Day 2. 2 successes, which go into the party grouping of AP. So that puts us up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, and then another survival check. For milking. No successes. Ooh.
Yeah. You just...
Milk that day.
No milk that day.
Okay. Day 3 of milking. And you know what? I'm just gonna do... I'm not gonna rally the next couple of days. I'm just gonna roll them.
Okay.
No successes that day, so that's day 3. Day 4. Wow. I'm just getting bad luck with the milking rolls.
Well, maybe maybe it's not full
5.
of all the shitting it did.
Alright, that's that's the wrong one. I accidentally hit speech instead of survival. Talking to the cow, trying to make it feel better.
Hey,
6.
hey, can you get some milk from you? Just a little
Or
bit of milk.
1, but a complication.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh no, the cow got sick.
The cow is sick.
Dr. Z, can you help me? My Brahmin's sick.
It is offended that he would have anything to do with cows and abductions and.
I never implied that he had anything to do with abductions.
He says specimen acquisition was an entirely different department on this mothership. On the mothership. Because he knows a cow and aliens and abduction.
Yep.
But hey.
I just thought because you're a great doctor.
Well, he needs his. Hey, this was during the downtime, so.
Yep.
Okay, medical check. Let me go get his sheet. Okay. Let's go here. Tabletop 2D20. That's not what I clicked on. Clicked on 2D20. Dr. Z. Skill check. This would be 2 die. Submit. His intelligence is 12. Submit. And his medicine is 6. Oh, that was not right. That's not right. Hold on, I fucked that up. 2 dice. 12 special. And 6 medicine. Okay. Oh, that's not one.
So 3 successes.
3 successes. So yeah, he's able to treat it. It should be fine by the next downtime day you have. He tells you it's an issue with its diet, and you need to shift where you're grazing it because the grass that you were feeding it was too clean and didn't have enough rads.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take it over by the school.
There you go. Munch, munch, munch.
It's got fresh rats.
Indeed.
And last one for the last day. Survival.
Yeah, see? It worked!
Oh, yeah. That.
It didn't have enough rats in its diet.
And then, didn't have enough rats in his diet. So, a total of like 6 things of milk because the extra successes are going to go to getting more milk from it.
Okay. Now, Teddy. Oh no, Shiro left the game.
I did not.
Yeah, you're not. Now you're good.
What the hell?
Yeah, you had to reload.
Okay, that was weird.
Teddy, what would you like to do?
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is try and see if I can repair myself.
Okay, make that
'Cause
check.
it did take some damage.
You did. Make the check.
It's an int plus repair check.
Mm-hmm.
Repair.
Oh no. That would have been after the battle. Now try for today. And would you like to rally first?
Sure. What I roll for rally again?
It is a survival plus endurance. Unfortunately,
Failed that too.
None of that. So roll for today's repair. Is that enough to? Is that enough by the rules for you to succeed?
Nope. Difficulty of 2.
Okay. Didn't you count as a multi-tool?
Oh yeah, I do.
So that lowers it down to a 1. So you do succeed in repairing yourself.
I repair myself equal to my ranks and repair, but I only have 1 missing HP, so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom
Okay.
while we're getting through.
So you're repaired. So that takes up your time for day 1. What do you do for day 2?
Oh, is there anything that anybody wants me to do? I have gun nuts, so I can modify. I can add rank 1 mods to stuff.
I don't think do we have.
I don't think we got. I don't think we got the benches in yet.
Yep.
Which
So-
is we did get an armor bench, I think.
Yes. I don't
Did
know. We didn't ask Scribe when he gets back what bench he bought.
Yeah.
So
I guess I'll try and scavenge.
a scavenge. So before the child of Adam did leave a tiny military location, difficulty 3, that he never returned to, that I still have up in my browser. Would you like to try that, or would you like to look for a new one?
Well, I don't have any lockpicking, so if that's what he found there, I can't lockpick
Okay.
that.
Fair enough. So with that said, so I guess roll rally for that day to see if you have any AP to spend. Ooh, you critically
Yay, that one.
succeeded. Because you critically succeeded, you will automatically lower for that day the difficulty of things to do scavenging. So let's see what you find. You find a average commercial location, which is like you find a shop that has been only minimally looted.